I'm here with Ben Colonna from the Killington Bike Park. Ben, thanks for joining us today. Over the last couple of years, mountain biking has been absolutely exploding in the Northeast, and Killington's been a huge part of it. What have we been doing the last couple of years to get us to where we're at?
Sure. Evan, thanks for having me. Killington Resort and the bike park specifically has been doing a lot of work over the last, let's say, 6 years. We really did the first initial investment into this snow shed pod, is what we're looking at now, which is actually fully developed at this current time, but 5 years ago there was nothing here. And they've really done a lot of effort of building a beginner and intermediate bike product here at the snow shed slope level, which is our snow shed quad chairlift, which we use to access that. It's a detachable quad. And that really helped us get the ball rolling in the whole bike park piece, because what we had before was just advanced expert terrain off the summit, which was gondola access only. It was a really long run, anywhere from 2 to 3 miles downhill, which is fatiguing for most riders. So the whole idea was to build that beginner and intermediate product that we started here at Snowshed.
Nice. Now, what are the big changes that have been happening from last year into this year, developing this beginner area?
From, let's say, last year, we really were fully built out as of last year in terms of what we were looking to do, and that incorporated our ram's head chairlift, which is to our left right now, and that was our intermediate and advanced product. So that mirrored what we built here at Snowshed, which was a handful of years ago, which was the beginner and intermediate product, and we had the advanced and expert product off the summit. So there's kind of your tie-in, and then here at Snowshed, from last year to this year, we have an amazing trail crew led by Taylor Zink, and his guys have been buffing every single trail on the Snowshed and Ram's Head pods. They've gone over every piece. They've even tweaked some sections to make it run better. Everything's very smooth. All the berms have been stacked up. We put high side drainage in to help with the water runoff, so we don't get the kind of the ripple effect you might see after a big rainstorm. So there's been a lot of improvements in the trail tread itself. That would be our biggest focus this year, would be the actual surface of the trail.
Now, what's going on with any of the summer programs that you guys have here?
Yeah, so Killington Bike Park is really active in the summer programming. We've been trying to do a lot of different things to bring more people into the sport, but also when they're here to actually have a good time while doing it. One example of that is our kids bike camp, which is new for us last year. It's ages 7 to 17. Last year we ran it for 4 straight weeks. This year we're running it for 6, starting July 6th, and we'll go to that the last week we run will be August 10th. It's a 3 or 5 day option. And we split them up into their like categories of ages, male, female, or boy, girl in this case. And then we will take them out the first morning in those particular pods. We kind of see where that skill set is, and then we'll shift them up, and by the end of the first day, they're in their groups for the next 3 or 5 days, and they go for skill building, just lots of riding. Our whole philosophy for our bike camp is getting the butt on the bike, so we're trying to have a lot of ride time during the camp, and having the instructors and the coaches coach while riding and do little breakout sessions, but for the most part they're on their bikes riding the bike.
Now, what should riders expect with everything going on this year when they come to Killington? Any new changes as far as protocol when they're coming into the parking lot?
We're abiding by our state guidelines, which does change quite frequently. And so we just have to adapt when that happens. I feel Killington's taken a little extra step in trying to protect their staff as well as their guests. So what we're doing is we're requiring all guests that come into our buildings, what's the base lodge or bathroom or whatever, to please have a face mask on. If you don't have one or forgot one, we do have some throwaway ones that we can give you. They're clean obviously, but they're disposable. And then when we're outside in this lift maze, if you can see from the camera, we've extended this lift maze quite a bit, longer than it's ever been. And the idea behind that was to keep really a double or single file line with that 6 feet of spacing, which really helps with our social distancing goal, our physical distancing goal. And it does make the lift line look longer, but at the end of the day, it still runs fairly smooth. At the current moment, we're only allowing 2 riders per chairlift. We're normally able to do 3 under a detachable quad. But once again, that may fluctuate as the guidelines change.
Well, awesome, Ben. Really, thank you. Thank you for joining us today. Really excited to get out here and do some mountain biking.
Yeah, no doubt. Come on, check us out. We have a whole brand new rental fleet this year at Killington. We brought in Rocky Mountain Slayers, Norco Ranges, Da Vinci Spartans. We have a whole slew of kids bikes, 20-inch wheel, 24-inch wheel, and 26-inch wheel between Norco Fluids and the Rocky Mountain Reapers. We have dual crown downhill bikes with the Norco Orms and the Da Vinci Wilsons. So we have a huge fleet. Come on down, check it out, and come ride some bikes with us.